Okay, episode 2 begins with somebody being captured by some bad guys. Turns out to be Hawk or Hawkman, not sure whether it's Hawk or Hawkman. Then we get introduced to some torture expert, looking at him, how scruffy he's looking, his rubber gloves, and that old radio, and his tools. You can see he's some lunatic. Anyway, he gets rescued by this lady who's Dove, or is it Hawk Girl? I don't know. We're taken off to their house in Washington, D.C., and we see the dude Hawkman in the tub. Looks like he's either an addict or a diabetic. You can see, he's taking some drugs or medicine and washing it down with, is that a beer or a soda? And there's a love thing between the two, and he gives her a key that opens up, wait for it, a pigeon coop of all things. Anyway, she's probably unhappy with the relationship, so here she is having a flashback. Yeah, so flashback to 4 years ago where they were kicking ass, and with Robin. So they were once a trio or a triangle, I don't know. Yeah, so flashback, we come back to the present day. And of course they have to show that the dude looks like an unhappy couple, man. They looked unhappy, and the fight scene so far not so good. Here's the photo. We don't know who the brunette lady is. I'm sure we'll find out maybe in another episode. Back to Raven. She's not doing that reflection thingy of hers. Okay, then there's the autopsy of the guy Raven killed in the previous episode, and they have to show us, for some strange reason, he's got a Raven tattoo on his back. And Dick Grayson seems to have 2 suitcases. One of them is locked, the other one, for some reason, he left it open. Raven opens it up and it turns out to be some sort of freaky laptop, and she does what anybody would do, go on Google. Turns out that freaky laptop is also a fax machine, and Robin's partner faxes him some things, and look at this, wait for it, yep, we're back to Raven's shadow thing. Now this here in St. Louis is where we get introduced to the best characters in this episode, the nuclear family. It's like a family of robots or cyborgs or something. They look like a happy family, but they are some freaky killers, man. Let's check this out. Everything that they're not moving on the left until he gets back. There's the happy family. We go back to Washington. Dick Grayson brings Raven over to the Hawk and Dove for safekeeping, and we go into flashback again. Why Raven had to see this freaky thing, I don't even know. And check out how Robin locks his phone into his briefcase. We've got technology, man. Fingerprint ID, iris scans. The two go on some silly mission which Robin advised them against, and which he has to come to rescue them from the freaky interrogator who escaped. So he's about to torture them with these shears. Come on. Anyways, Robin comes, rescues them. Come on, Robin. Okay, Robin comes, rescues them, and guess we now know why Robin was washing that thing of his in the first part. It's like he has to retrieve it and put it back on his breastplate. And he rescues this couple. They go back home, and blah blah blah. The nuclear family come in, beat the hell out of them, and they get Raven. They're actually quite badass, this set of robots or cyborgs. They get Raven, and it ends with a raven. A raven flies up to the perch where the action happened, and now we're wondering like, okay, why so many ravens, man? Why? Anyways, episode 2 wasn't so bad. Some of the fight sequences were really bad, really bad. One of them redeemed the fight sequences a bit. It was mostly the story that was quite interesting. Quite a few unnecessary flashbacks, but generally still enjoyable. I prefer episode 1 to episode 2, but episode 2 was still enjoyable. Anyway, hope you enjoy, guys. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.